make it clear. One team, one dream, all for fun, no limits, no fear, we're second to none. Atlas leads and we all unite now, hands in the air, let's light up the night. Atlas Gaming, feel the bass, we're all welcome in this space. Play it loud, feel the fire, let's go higher, let's go higher. Just love, make it loud, make it clear. D-A-D, yeah, he's rocking both roles. Gaming at night, but his heart stays whole. Family first, but the squad's right here. No drama, just love, make it loud, make it clear. Lights on, we're live, let's start the show. Atlas in the zone, now here we go. No hate, no stress, just vibes all night. Keep it fun, keep it bright, we do it right. No backseat gaming, let me play my way. Respect is golden, that's the rule we say. Treat 'em right, get the same back too. Now sit back, relax, enjoy the view. Atlas Gaming, we're here to stay. Good vibes only, that's the way. Drop that bass, feel the sound. Good vibes only, that's the way. Drop that bass, feel the sound. This is our world, let's break it down. D-A-D, yeah, he's rocking both roles. Gaming at night, but his heart stays whole. Family first, but the squad's right here. No drama, just love, make it loud, make it clear. One team, one dream, all for fun, no limits, no fear, we're second to none. Atlas leads and we all unite now, hands in the air, let's light up the night. Atlas Gaming, feel the bass, we're all welcome in this space. Play it loud.
Dan, it is 1. Also, give me just a second. I just realized it's using the wrong mic. Because I forgot to plug in the other one. Oopsie. There we go. That's better. Now if we try to drown you, I will disable it. I will actually disable it. Give me just uno momento. There's a few more things I still gotta get set up. How are you, Dan? Are you still alive? Why do I have a feeling you're still alive?
Oh, you got
You're not still alive. I thought you were still alive. Oh, stop it, computer. You're being a royal pan. You will need watered. Oh, not. My PC's turned off. Yeah, I know. I just noticed it. God. I just noticed it. Let me double check to make sure that I'm using the right mic. Which mic are you using? Well, I got two actually. I have my blue snowball one that is like right over here. And then it also picks up from the camera because I forgot the camera has a mic on it as well. So I'm not sure which one it's using. I mean, if you want to use it, that's fine. You can use it for now. You were putting it on everything but your own phone. Uh, you put it on the TV, then you put it on the computer, and now it's on your phone. Oh, that is great. Indigo's over here freaking going nuts. So just switch my Xbox and typing on my phone today may be interesting. I am kind of curious what that today is going to be. Anyway, guys, welcome to the stream. We're doing some Stardew Valley, which is definitely out of the norm for me. Usually I'm doing either city builders, city managements, RPGs like Icarus and stuff like that, or Fable. And this is actually a game that I have had a very long time addiction to. Uh, so just to prove a point to Dan, I do play this game. I have a lot of fun with this game. I can also answer questions, believe it or not. We are also going to. I got to turn that down on my end because that seemed awfully freaking loud. Uh, so I can also answer questions for people that like are new to the game or was curious about the game. Um, about 8 seconds from phone to Xbox and probably a little later with message to response. Okay. I mean, that's not too bad. It could be much worse. This is gonna be the community farm. Favorite thing. Chickens. We'll do that dog. That's what I'm personally facing. Personally facing the 8 second delay then. I just want to make sure that. Also, Dan, I did not know Kai had his own self promotion thing in his Discord. I found it. No. Roughly 10 seconds from when I sent the message, so not a big deal, but that's a big approximation. So that pants, what the hell was that? Cyborg? Ooh, cyborg? That's cool. I forgot about it. To be honest, I didn't post in it today. I did see a post from you in there, but I didn't know if that was today. All right, so we got standard farm, beach farm, riverland, meadows, forest farm, hilltop, which is mostly going to be for like farming, or not farming, mining. You know what? Let's do the meadowlands. We're not going to skip the intro. So Dan, how much time do you actually have in this game? Like genuinely curious. Because I will actually check what mine is. Not a huge amount, to be honest. I mean, on Steam, I got 135 and a half hours. Probably on Xbox, that's probably about 10 times as much. I probably got close to like 1,000 hours on Xbox. There'll come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. You escape skips. I just found out escape skips. Also, if you guys can hear Indigo and everything, it's the little one's bad time. So if I had to get up and walk in there, it is going to be one of those situations. Perhaps, not saying it will happen, but it is something that could happen. On Xbox, it might be more, but I ain't gonna push past 30-ish. Tune that down a bit. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's right. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here if you'll follow me. Hi, Indigo. Sorry for Atlas's outburst in my stream earlier. Dan's apologizing for my outburst earlier. Yeah, he is. You know, she wanted to unalive me for that, Dan. Not you, me. Yeah, like she said, you are spared. Thanks, love you too. Why did I marry you again? That is probably the best answer I have heard. I am loved. Dan, you are loved. And you know what? Your entire community is loved, to be honest. Ooh. I wonder. Does it work? It still works. I did do a little bit of an update with Glitchbot when it came to the shoutouts. So it's not going to link to your channel. It will pretty much do what it did. With how lose your ship sales. So here's the thing. I have played hundreds and hundreds of hours into this game, okay? But I have never once played the Meadowlands. So this one itself is new for me. Like I played the beach, I played the wilderness, I played the forest. What's your favorite thing about this community? My favorite thing is how friendly and how open we are about everything. We don't have a problem talking about just about everything. I mean, there is some stipulations. But for the most part, we're very open, we're very welcoming, we're very friendly. And yeah, that would be the one thing is my favorite thing about the community. That's what I strive for. Is openness and friends and hanging out. Oh, I got hay. Alright. So the way how I oh, the dresser actually no. Put that back. Beautiful sunny day. Alright, so let's head this way to the chickens. Kind of make my way through here a little bit. Not quite sure what to quite expect inside of here because again, I have not played this map before. It seems kind of laid out good for like the start of what this is supposed to be. So I'm not really gonna complain about it. I will keep that the way it is. Okay, I'm back. For now, did your internet drop? What map is this one? This one's the Meadowlands. Meadowlands. Yeah, I have not played this one, to be honest. Oh, one of the few ones I have. Sorry, I can't hear you over little one splashing. I don't blame you. Which Pokemon's in it? Gorgeist. Ooh, you know what? I actually have to do that. I actually have to join in on you with that one, Dan. I have not seen a Gorgeist yet in the Pokemon community game. But if I remember right, I think it does have all the gens, I think. My internet is really angry right now. Why? Just do Pokecatch. If you have anything, it should work. It may. Wait, it may what? It broke. There should be... I mean, shouldn't it default to whatever one you actually have? I would think. It may have all the Pocket Monsters. Ah. So the originals. So I did find out that I can rapid cut these things, and I love it. It's not a glitch, it's actually just like how well I can time like hitting the button. This girl has been caught by Stardew. Nice! I'm actually hella jealous. Jealous right now. This here, that there, and everything else is fine. I don't know why, but I have it's funny, if I ever play Minecraft, Dan, you will notice something very, very particular about me. If you look at my inventory, like how I have my tools, it's actually the axe, the pick, the hoe, and then the sickle. I will keep that order every time in every game I'm capable of doing it. Gen 7? I mean, he very much might be. Hey, Indigo. Yes. This is always the boring part of the game. I hear somebody getting an attitude. Gen 6? Huh. Give me all of that. So, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I cannot do anything with the actual grass stand in here. So what I might do is just clear out everything in here. Oh, I was gonna ask you if you remember what Gorgeist, which gen it was, but Dan found out. It's Gen 6. It is Gen 6. I was thinking like Gen 8, to be honest, for some reason. Or no, not Gen 8. I was thinking like Gen 5. He might be in Gen 5, I don't know. Ooh. All right, so Dan does have a question for you. Well, for us. Uh, do you want to play a classy game of Smash or Pass? She said if she could, she would, Dan. She's actually busy with little Atlas right now, so. Oh no! Am I gonna pass out for overworking? Yes? Yes! I passed out from overworking. Are you calling me out? She just... Oh, my question marks, but then it makes sense. Wait, what? Hold on, what are you talking about, Dan? Alright, so you are going to get all the little mundane things. What is this? Alice, you're lucky I found you last night. You were unconscious and someone was searching your pockets. I have no idea how much money they took. They ran away as soon as I approached. Be more careful. Somebody tried to rob me. I see how it is. I was confused as how she wasn't able to gauge a smash or pass, but I forgot she was busy. Oh. I'll be honest, I have not played Smash or Pass in years. Well, I got more idea. Well, I just opened up my axe cutting. Sweet! That's actually what I was going for. Now, if only I could get to level 5 fast enough. Can't. But if I could... Cool. Right. So, I got that. Let's come up here and pet and feed the chickens. Well, I did about 1.5 to 2 hours ago. Yeah, yeah, I ended up missing it because I think it was right around our dinner time. So, that's why, that style, I love my horsey loves me. Go look out, Agent Ross is coming. What's up, Sharpie? The existing stock. Just got back from a fishing trip. Usually coming down to the beach sometime. I've got something for you. You got a fishing pole for me. I know what you got me. Sir Dan's like, well, hello, man of the Sharpie variant. He is definitely an interesting individual. Let's put it that way. Yes, he does want milk and cookies, don't you, buddy? You know, I really wish there was a way to sprint in this game. 9 a.m. Hi, Bubby. What are you doing? Can you say hi? Can you wave hi?
Do you eat Pop-Pop?
No, Pop-Pop's not here.
I just named.
Nina's not here either. No, if Nina was here, she would be shunning this entire operation.
Where's your nose?
Yeah, where is your nose?
Oh, Daddy.
Well, there's my nose. There's my mouth.
General Kenobi. Don't have to be in chat.
No, actually, no, you do not. Alright, we are going to sell those, sell that. I love it. Love what? The fact that he points at noses and mouths now and literally tells you what it is? What was the question? What is your favorite gaming memory? You like the SDP Foundation. You know that actually, okay, same way like how this game does not seem like a game you could see me playing. 6, 8, 10. All right, so the same way how this game is something you can't really foresee me playing, that is actually a game I don't really foresee you playing, to be honest. Live action General Kenobi. As long as it's not the TVA, unless we're talking season 2 TVA. What are you talking about, Sharpie? Alright, I'm going to revert back to mouse and keyboard. You know you guys can come in here, right? He said I'm a variant of the TVA. Oh, yeah, that's right. You mean like all the variants of Kang? I can hear a child literally having an attitude right now. Because he doesn't like getting in trouble. Well, I mean, granted. Oh god, not the alligator. Let's put it this way, Dan. He is a freaking TV show movie buff. Let's just be honest here. Ooh, carrot seeds. He is a movie and TV buff, so he absolutely loves all that kind of stuff. I haven't really watched too much here recently. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and put those two there. Alright, you're the legit opposite of me. Now, I love movies and such, I just don't watch anymore. Speaking of alligator, I have alligator meat and I don't know what to do. Wait, hold on, just one minute. Did you order that or what? Like between 2 slices of bread, perhaps? Wait, you found it? Where the hell did you find it? Number 1 foraging. Meat shop. There's a meat shop in town? I mean, I'm not even trying to be arrogant with that. Like, I actually do not know where the meat shop is in town. As first Sharpie Man is literally living a D&D adventure. He probably is. There is 2 McDonald's in this freaking town, okay? One is over by my house, which is literally right down the road that direction, okay? And the other one is in downtown. Like by your house. Okay, I don't go to that one. Don't judge me because of you. Is this what my life has came to now? You're judged by Evil Larry, and you're judged by Sour Fingers, okay? And my mom thinks you're a good influence in my life. You know what? I probably am the good influence in your life, alright? I know your past better than most. Atlas and wise words don't got. You know what? At least I can spell. Never said that go hand in hand. Dan beat me to the punch, but that's great. Wait, is that really coming through my mic? Are you serious right now? I really was not expecting that to come through the mic. I didn't think it was that loud. Then again, I may have hey, you put an E at the end of touch. What a weirdo. Sharpie, you will not win with Dan. Use it. Wimpod is in the chat. Also, since Indigo did, even she no longer has, you know what? I am genuinely curious about something. Alright, so that is... No, that should actually work. Sorry guys, give me a second. I'm trying to figure out the, why the mic, or which mic is actually being used. Okay, so, Dan, funny story about that. You actually just triggered me to remember something. It's just 20 minutes annoying you or rage baiting for fun, but this is just fun. But no, Dan, you actually made me think of something. I triggered at this. You did. So, Gemini, Copilot, ChatGPT, all of those AIs, all right? So I made, which one was it? It was either Gemini or Copilot, which, I can't remember exactly which one. So it took a long time to get it to do this, but I managed to trigger one of them to finally believe that the sky was purple. just because there's no fact checking with those models, like it's not going to sit there and really argue. It'll just go based off of whatever information is fed to it. Probably. I probably am. And you know what? If it is, then you're just gonna have to accept it. Simple as that. Too damn bad. Check, Gad. Did they actually eat the food? Okay, they didn't. There's still 2 more in there, and there's chicken eggs in there. But no, I probably am purple. But no, I was able to confuse the AI for a while. It did eventually revert back, but it was confused for just a brief moment of what color the sky actually is. I made a drink and the flavor was described as purple. I made purple into a flavor. Was that when you were in a bartending class? Oh, this morning? I don't know if I should be impressed or alarmed. And was it with the other short one? Both? Okay. I'll just be curious. But it was with the other short one. What's it taste like? Purple. It definitely, for real, tastes like purple. And what does purple taste like? Sharpie? Purple tastes like purple nurples. Okay. I'm just gonna go and run with it. Ads. Sharpie, you know how to fix it. I will feed you all sorts of shit. For sure, spring onions. Wait, what the? Oh, there was an onion there. The hell? Aw, Dan, thank you. Ad be gone. Ads be gone. Bro, this game, I don't know why it does this to me, but this game makes me turn into just a freaking giggly kid. I mean, it's a fun game for me. I love this game a lot. Well, there's that. Right? See, he's the reason, and I actually mean this genuinely. Dan, he is the reason why I do actually keep streaming. Along with everybody else in the community, Dan has actually helped me kind of stay with it. Because comfy game, yeah, right? It is a comfy game. It is by far one of my favorite comfy games. I don't. Yeah, what's up, Dan? I was going to do 5. I don't think I've ever done Kale. Kai isn't streaming tomorrow. He isn't? Sharpie, I'm pretty sure your comfort game is Potentially Halo, if I would have to guess. So if Kai's not streaming tomorrow, what is he doing? Do you know what the Kai's doing? Oh yeah, that's right. He is moving into his new house. I actually heard about that yesterday. That was a very interesting introduction to start off with him. Surprisingly, Fallout is more peaceful than Madden. I mean, I could only imagine why, Sharpie. What kind of game is Beam? Dan, your main game is Beam, to be honest. Fucking love Kai. He is like my dude. Dude, Kai is awesome. He really is. That's why I will still say that I appreciate you introducing us. Dear God, what are you guys planning? I'm actually scared. Paintball. if you can get Chad to do paintball, I would be impressed. I would genuinely, I would actually be impressed. Part of me wants to say I don't know if he even knows how to paintball. Damn it. We're gonna run separate silos at the same time and launch at the same time. Oh God. That should be interesting. Are you gonna be streaming it? And you better not be streaming at the freaking ass crack of dawn either, because I'll be at work. Did Chad can't figure out paintball? If he can't figure out paintball, I'm gonna judge. I will literally judge him for the rest of his life. Which, Sharpie, if you want to hear something interesting, so yes, on Friday night, he's probably working this weekend. He took last weekend off for it. Dude, I am so glad I got out of there when I did, because those stupid weekend schedules, they could just go freaking piss off. Like, I can't. There's no way in hell I can still do it. See the duck there? Shoot him with all the paint. Yes. Yes, I put duck. So no, Sharpie, what I was gonna say is I didn't realize it until I wished Chad a happy birthday a couple days ago. Well, back on his birthday. And me and him have known each other. If you put everything together between me working there to where I'm at now, because I've been where I'm at now for 6 years, is we have known each other for 14 freaking years. That damn time has flown. But yeah, we have known each other for 14 years. 8 of those years, him being my boss. The other 6 being me where I'm at now. And still managing to game with him and everything else. Anyway, old man status to 5 a.m. wake up. Bro, you want to wake up at 4 or at least 3:45 like I do every day, and I'm working from 5:15 until 3:45, sometimes 4. If need be, but they kind of know better than to ask me those questions. When it comes to the overtime status, I'm kind of very much walking away from that as much as I can. Pokemon in chat. I'm taking your idea, Dan. I'm sorry. Yeah, you all want to craft as my alarm is for 5 a.m., but I fall asleep, then wake up between 12 and 1, then can't sleep. Bro, dude, last night was brutal. Dude, the amount of shit I stole from others. Dan, okay, to be completely honest, Dan, the entire streaming community is literally borrowing and stealing stuff from other people. Like ideas and like stuff like that. I mean, it's just a big collab, pretty much is all it is. Like, I might do something that you'll end up using, or you'll do something that I'll end up using. Kai might do something. Sharpie might do something, which, speaking of which, there's another shout out to the shop. Fuck! Well, I just lost a bean. I'm just going to go ahead and run with that, even though that did not sound good. Okay, so there is a bigger farming area over here that I could actually work with. Okay. Well, never mind. It's not quite big. Ooh, Dan caught the... Wait, Mineshow? Isn't Mineshow a, fighting Pokemon, I think? Maybe? Possibly? Potentially? We'll go ahead and sell that because carrots I did not buy. Excuse me. Chickens. You see, I do need, or at least I would like to have, the mayonnaise machine. I do believe is what I need, X4. I don't think they're used for anything else. Yeah, I don't think it's used for anything else. Yeah, fighting type. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, I'm gonna clean out at least this direction underneath here so I can actually see where these chickens are at, or like if I'm ever outside. The fence. Ooh, I actually have a river here? Okay, so I should be able to fish here and get like the river monster, or wait, is it the river monster? I can't remember if it's the river monster or not. I do know that there is a very specific fish that's inside of the rivers, but I don't remember if it's a spring or a fall time when it shows up. I cannot remember for the life of me when or where it actually shows up. Yeah, it's probably gonna be another foraging upgrade because Got more wood than anything right now. Oh, sorry guys. I mean I'm trying not to yawn, but work kind of sat me a little bit, so I am actually kind of tired. I'll still run my full 2-hour stream though, and get off at 9, and then we'll raid out. But I'm just apologizing ahead of time because of the yawning. Yeah, work was actually kind of rough. We were one person down, and crap. So well, that's not really we, but I had to double up and help the other compounder, at least until the other 2 guys were done with what they were doing. Then they came over and helped. So it was just like double crap, and they were moving 450-pound drums, so that doesn't help. Very good. I know that feeling for sure, right? Crap. I mean, to be honest, I might just turn my camera off for now, so that way you guys don't have to see it. My son is yelling at the top of his lungs. I'm just waiting on him to get in trouble. What is that? Redeem hydrate? Redeem hydrate. I got what? I got you, Dan. Trust me, I got you. By the way, I have no idea where the fake Russian accent came from. I really don't. I suppose more carrot seeds, I will take them. If I can get more carrot seeds, which that is something that I do like about this, is I think it was part of the 1.16 update, I want to say. But they added in like a whole bunch of like QOL updates and a couple other things. And I want to say the spring and fall, I do believe there's winter as well. Seeds are actually worthwhile. There will be days where I've had no hydrates and others where I was being drowned. It's rough guessing. Back that off a little bit. It's rough guessing, guesstimating on how much water to bring. Right? How much is this? Isn't this like 2,000? Yeah, it's only 2. That's actually not too bad. That is not too bad at all. But no, you are right. The glitch, what were you saying? If you could add one feature to Twitch, what would it be? I would say with full-hearted respect is allow us to control the ads on screen overlay. Yeah, that would be nice. I would actually like to control the ads to actually tailor to what we would specifically like. I mean, there's could be some ads that are like completely redundant to anything. I would like to have like more personalized, tailored ads to like what people would like, or like how it can reflect in on the stream or something. There's something to help the I pay for Turbo, so I won't ever see ads. Is Turbo even worth it, and what all does it even come with? Which, by the way, that would make sense because I've seen a Turbo thing on the revenue once. and I knew you were in here for like a brief second. Not sure how long, but I knew you was. Or maybe it wasn't you. Yeah, I'll call you out anyway. Alright, save for the night. So, let's see. Level 2 foraging. We'll get a charcoal kiln sweet. Me. Ugh. Alright, so it's raining out. Don't have to worry about fence. That's perfectly okay for me. But I do need to come up. See the chickens. But yeah, is Turbo even worth it? Like, I've seen some, like, really minor things about it. Not anything too crazy, but yeah. Custom chat name, custom chat name colors, chat badges, ad-free viewing, and emoticon expansion. Nice! So there is actually quite a few perks that come with it. Technically better than YouTube's prices, but I pay for it too. Wait, you pay for the YouTube subscription as well? I see. I used to have the YouTube subscription, like the monthly subscription for ad-free viewing and everything for like the music. Because old ass me remembers there being no ads in my YouTube videos. You know, I'm actually right there with you, Dan. The ads in YouTube drive me absolutely insane. Like I don't like it like at all. But I do remember back when the ads were not there. But unfortunately, that's the reality that that we're going to. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's definitely. We'll say that. Oh, that is not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Wood and stone. I'll take the fiber and coal. That's that as well. So put that in there. So yeah. So I'm actually like the original YouTube, like with no ads, and stuff like that. That was awesome for me. Like, you could just go on there, you could listen to music, watch whatever video you wanted, didn't have to worry about the whole monetization type thing. Where people was make money off of it, which I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I mean, if you want to become a content creator, you want to explore that avenue and everything, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But I do feel like some things have gone a little too far with like the whole monetization, like watching ads and stuff like that. And actually, I'll use one of the apps Indigo and I use, which is a weather app for like severe storms and all that. You have to sit there and watch an ad in order to get in there. So that like 30 seconds to like a minute and a half or however long those ads are can, I mean, if the storms are bad enough, it could be a thing between life or death. And it's like, that is freaking stupid. Like, we shouldn't have to pay for something that could like help us or save our lives or anything like that, but they want to sit there and be greedy because they want, oh well, we want in on the avenue, revenue. It's like, okay, I get it. I mean, trust me, I get it. But there's some things that should not be that way. Trust me, this is actually a topic that I could actually go ham on. But I'm trying not to because it can I could probably trigger some people from it, and I'm not wanting to do that. Why ham? Because cows are sacred. Why not salami? I love salami. What is it? Oh, Gabite. Gabite I wasn't. But no, I absolutely love salami, Dan. I actually got threatened by my wife the other day because I noticed that there was salami in the refrigerator, and she goes, "You are not eating that because that is for your lunch during the week." It's like, but salami. It's like there's salami right there. You can't put salami in front of my face and expect me not to eat it. It's like, what the hell? That is so rude. And yes, for everybody that is in here, this is a start over on the game. So I did delete my other save game to make sure that this is the only thing that I am playing. Well, not playing, but it's the only version of the save game that I will be playing. So Dan caught the Gabite. Switch in there. There. I can just hear my son going crazy right now, and it's actually funny to hear. Please tell me there's more worms up here. That would be freaking awesome if there was. I have not made my way down to the beach yet, so I need to do that to go get the fishing rod. Crap. Jeez, I couldn't even freaking think of what it was called. Alright, so you know what? Let's go ahead and head down just to give my wrist a break from that. I will use the gamepad. Let's head down to the beach, see if there's some things down here that we can get our little measly hands on. Okay, sorry, Mayor Lewis. What's your favorite gaming genre? Ooh, that's a steep question. That is a very steep question. Well, I mean, Dan, we all kind of know that your biggest game genre is racing. At least I would say yours is racing. Mine is... Alright, so mine is like city management, empire management, if RPG was your biggest favorite gaming genre, I would have been completely blindsided. Not even joking. I mean, back in the day, my biggest games were Forza Motorsport, Forza Horizon, Gran Turismo, like all of those like racing games and everything. Social simulation, so AKA Animal Crossing. Yeah, that is definitely your favorite game. Indigo. Oh, crap. Alright, give me this. Sims is being screamed. It's being screamed for sure. Dennis, RPGs are one of my higher tier game genres? Really? I mean, I mean, really, Dan, I'm not like gonna bash you or anything for that because uh, I do love the Sims, and everything. Those are definitely a very high end tier game for me. Well, the older ones. Hold on, let me clarify that. The older ones I was actually okay with. Sims 3 was the latest one that I have played. Sims 4, I have loaded it up and I've checked it out, but I'm not very big on it. But I stated before, I also love the genre that is classified for Spyro, Crash, and Ratchet and Clank. Those are retro. I'm pretty sure they are classified as retro now. Just because of how dated back they are, I want to say they are still retro. And that is actually a really sad reality for a lot of us anymore. You want to throw the bamboo stick in there because I'm not going to use it right now. What's the weather? Sunny and 75. Okay, so we're day 8. We're 2 days out for the beans to be ready for harvest. Oh, get out of here, bro. So that will be nice to have because they are going to continuously produce after 10 days, which is a nice little bonus. I do particularly like the fact that the multi-harvest plants in this game are actually sought after for the most part. No, they are actually classified as action adventure. Really? I stand corrected then. I will stand corrected. Granted, okay, so Alright, so in my defense, I'm thinking more along the lines of like the older classics that was on the original PlayStation and like the original Xbox, or sorry, not the original Xbox, the N64, NESs and stuff like that. That is what I am considering. When I think of RPGs, I think like Borderlands, Diablo, Baldur's Gate, and things of that nature. Which, I mean, you're right. Well, I'm not sure about Borderlands. Borderlands, I think, is more FPS. But Diablo, Baldur's Gate, what's what's another one? There's another one that's stuck on the end of my tongue that's like Baldur's Gate, and I can't think of what the heck it is called. I cannot for the life of me. And Dragon Age. Okay, yes, you actually got me to play Dragon Age Inquisition, I believe. Was the one you got me to play Indigo. It has skill trees with unique abilities you can put points into. Oh yeah, dude. So I love Diablo. I have not played Diablo 4 yet. The Witcher series, okay. I'm on a 50-50 with The Witcher. I love the story of it. I love a lot of things about that game and even the show itself. The only thing with the game I don't like is the combat. The combat is literally the only thing in that does not keep me hooked. Because I like stuff more. If you do the freeform which always funny. If you do like the combat of like Final Fantasy 15, Final Fantasy 16, not the turn-based stuff, just like the freeform of it, which is still the same. I like how the combat in those games are compared to The Witcher. So, haven't beat any of them. Are you talking about any of the Witcher games? Which, I mean, all in all, I mean, I will say the Witcher games are, like, they are a beautiful game. Don't get me wrong. They really are. Just personally, I'm not there. That's the only thing. Give me that. Take that just because of the Silver Star. Is there anything up in here? Yes, the Witcher games. Yeah, so my thing. You know what? No. I would have to say my biggest game franchise that I would have always freaking played from the start to finish every time, several times over, is Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed is definitely one of my go-to games, which I do have Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I'm not sure why I have not streamed that yet. Other than the fact that I would have to reinstall it yet again. Okay, I think we're good. Uh, uh, thank you, Dan. What's the longest gaming session you've had? I feel like I've had that question in the last stream. 20, you have me beat, Dan. My longest is 17 hours. What game was it? I'm actually curious. What game was it? Because I can almost guarantee you will not guess what mine was. When I live streamed to YouTube, I did 24-hour streams. Oh, really? But I was younger by a lot more. So, just out of curiosity, Test Drive. Okay, Test Drive Unlimited too. You know what? God, I haven't heard that game in a while. That one's been a hot minute for me. Mine was you love and miss it. Mine was 17 hours on Final Fantasy. I can't remember exactly which one it was, but I know it was one of the first, like I was just going ham playing the games. I got addicted into whichever one it was that I was playing at the time. And I just could not put it down. Granted, I died a lot. I mean, I was younger, and everything. So I, like at 17, 24, excuse me. Right, it is the most fun until you go to realize that it is 9 o'clock in the morning and you haven't gone to sleep yet. Then it's more of a I'm in deep ass trouble when my mom wakes up, or at least I was. That is what that is what I was always dealing with, was the fact that my mom did not one, she does not actually condone gaming. She does not like gaming under any circumstances. She hates it. You could tell that she wasn't happy. See, Dan, I do have to ask you this. Do you actually have support for your streams and what you do, like game-wise and everything, from your parents, or no? There's carrots. So do they open at 8 or 9? Alright, we're gonna stand here and wait until 9. Oh, my parents' family, girlfriend too, but my girlfriend probably not as much. That they do support or they don't support? Sorry, I'm just waiting until it's 9. That's why we're standing outside of Roman's house. Oh, they do support. Okay. So here's my situation, okay? So growing up, I was always on games. Like I grew up like playing the original Warcraft on the Windows 98 or Windows 95. I can't remember which one. But the original Warcraft games, the original Starcraft games, hell, even Minesweeper, Solitaire, and everything. Like I was playing those games on the computer all the time. I also had a N64 at the time, so Donkey Kong 64, Super Mario Kart, Mario Kart 64, Super Mario 64, GoldenEye, and like all of those games. Like I was playing them heavily. And I loved it. It was my escape from reality, the same way how gaming and streaming and everything like that is just my escape from reality, where I can actually spend time and enjoy the company with. Okay, never mind. I guess those places I should close. So anyway, that is what I was doing when I was a kid, when I was younger, and well before I started streaming. Well, my mom never liked it. She said I was wasting my time. She said it was wasted effort, blah blah blah. And everything. So I never actually got the support from her. My dad, on the other hand, since he was the one that had the computer, he had an NES and all that. He would like engage with me. He would play games with me and stuff like that. And I thought it was the greatest thing ever. Like I thought that it was the kind of parents I was gonna have. Well, my dad supports me for the most part. On streaming, like the most that he doesn't want is that he doesn't want to see me get hurt or uh like some of the other like bad things you can hear, like what happens to streamers and stuff. Um, like he doesn't want to see that, but he also knows that uh, I don't go, or I'm not even as big as some of those people that will like give out their address and stuff like that. At least not easily. Um, so knowing that I never had my mom's support, I still don't have her support. And if she found out that I'm an affiliate, and she does know what that is, uh, she would flip shit. Like she would not understand that no, I'm not making hundreds and hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars or anything like that being an affiliate. Like I don't have to claim on taxes right now. Like I understand like all of that because like I did my research. Like I actually looked into it and everything. But she would be 100% against it because it's not one, she doesn't understand it. She don't understand the concept of sitting in front of a computer. She doesn't understand the concept of streaming or any of that stuff. So yeah, I am 100% not supported by doing this by at least my mom. She's one of my favorite people in the world, even though I fight with her all the time. Uh, so yeah, that's kind of my situation, like my upbringing, like the stuff I was kind of dealing with. Hurl, what's up, buddy? Uh, so he knows I stream, by the way, but I meant in the sense as he doesn't fully grasp the concept of it. Uh, see, my mom doesn't understand or grasp the concept of it because probably like your stepdad, he or she don't understand it. She don't know what's entertaining about it. Uh, I believe in you too, Hurl. I appreciate it, buddy. Um, so it's hard for me to even try to explain it to her, so I just don't try to explain it to her. I mean, my wife has been a huge supporter in this endeavor, like through the good and the bad. I mean, the times where I've thought about literally just shutting the stream down, never coming back. Um, like to just do all of that. Uh, so and also like I told you, Dan, like you have helped me as well. Hurl has also helped me, which you came in at an interesting time, Hurl. Uh, what's your favorite streamer catchphrase? I don't even think I have one. Unless you count uh it's possible you guys do, to be honest. Bitters. I'm naming it bitters. Well, we got the dog, so there's a positive, and I think this is day 9. I want to say. Oh no, it is 10. I will not get the beans to actually fully harvest until Alright, so there's the kale. And again, I don't ever remember having kale. I say these are great in soups and stir fries. Okay. But yeah, sorry to kind of dump all that on you, Dan. Just yeah, that's just kind of like what I deal with on a daily, to be honest. Like she finds out I'm on the computer or something. She thinks that's what I was gonna say. Dan, you definitely have one of the more uplifting ones. Yeah, here's the other thing, and this one actually pisses me off. So I can be in this room, okay, just like chilling, and I got two monitors. I got the one in front of me, and I got the one over to the side, so I can see chat. And my mom will call, like whether she calls me. Dog, I ain't gonna say I'm the best person for this, but like with how I am on Twitch, and literally one of the better end of things, I'm hell understanding, right? So is Hurl. So she has actually gone out of her way to say that I am trying to actively ignore my son by being on the computer and not interacting with him at all, which is 100% not true. Even if I am on the computer, my son is either in here with me, because I'll pull up like his shows on the side and I'll sit there and play with them and everything, or he comes in and I put him on my lap and I just let him just kind of hit the keyboard and play with the mouse and everything. It's like, I don't ignore my son. That is probably the one thing that will tick me off the most with her, is her making the assumption I don't want to spend any time with my son. I mean, everybody has to have a moment to themselves, don't get me wrong. And I absolutely love my son to death. I love my wife to death. But like the late night streams from 7 to 9 and everything, it's like that's my time. Like, this is my time. And this is what I want to do. And yeah, you're right, Dan. It's an old school mentality, and personally I freaking hate it. It's one of the most demeaning situations and habits that she has. And just because she's like 70 years old or whatever, she thinks her way is the right way. No other way can come close, and you're gonna do what I say. It's like, that's not how I work. I'm sorry. I'm the kind of person where you give respect to get respect, and I will die on that hill. I would consider myself old school. However, I also feel like I'm born in the wrong generation. Well, guess what? The hippies would love me. I could see that. Dog. Bro, are you serious? Get out of the bed. Oh my god. There we go. Alright, so 600, that should put me over 2,000, which will give me enough to buy the bag. Alright, so that's going to give me enough to buy the bag. Lost my favorite axe. If you find it, please return ASAP. I'm having a tough time without it. There's 250 gold in it for whoever finds the thing. Bet. I highly doubt I'll find it, but bet. Alright, so let's come up here, talk to the chicken. These, the other chicken. So animals are done. Ooh, couple worms. So skeletal hand, so I can go to the I'm sorry, guys. And I should go to the museum. 9 a.m. Okay, we are going to wait one more time outside of Robin's house because there is still stuff in there that I want to do. Sir Dan redeemed the hydrate. No, I don't know what it is about these kind of games, but fishing has always been my favorite. Okay, so you are 100% right in that. So fishing is one of my favorites as well. There is a glacier fish, I think is what it's called. He is. I can actually point you exactly where he is. So over here, like by the wizard tower, right, that whole little pond area right here. Okay, so this little area right here. So down down in here. So there's the waterfalls right here. So this little corner here, if you cast the line in wintertime, far enough like out, you can, that is where the glacier fish is at. So, which, if I remember right, down below there should be a short of me catching that little shit as well, and it would have been last year, I believe. I'm actually gonna go look. Was it? Oh no, it was a highlight. That's maybe that's what it was. Yeah, it was the highlight underneath where it says the legendary fish. So that one was the glacier fish. Shop farm buildings. Alright, so it allows you to mill wheat, beets, and rice. Okay, shed, so fill it with whatever you like. Interior can be decorated. Of course it can. Fish pond, raise fish and harvest their produce. Fish multiply over time, that they do. Slime budge, big coop. Yeah, okay, so you're a glacier fish. I probably am. You know what? That means I'm rare. You love it. That's what that means, Dan. You love me because I'm a rare fish. Fishy, fishy. Remember the 5th of November? God, I'm trying to remember the exact poem for that. You know what? I'm a damn bit. What's the best gaming investment you've made? Definitely my PC. Now, hold on a minute. However, if you want to go in best gaming investments I have ever done, I may not play it right now, and it has one of the steepest freaking learning curves imaginable, would have to be Star Citizen. Because I do own Star Citizen. I just don't stream it. I'm really not sure why. Well, something just went off on my, not my Discord, but hello, Town Hall. Yeah, it is an eyesore. It's also one of the hardest challenges that I've ever had trying to restore. So now I know which mic is being used. Well, game in itself would be Beam. I get to tinker with everything to my heart's content, and it's exactly the flavor of tism I have dared to say. It tickles the tism. Stole that from Justin Revs. Hey, you know what? If it works, it works, man. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, damn it. These yawnings, or this yawn is going to be the death of me. I swear. I should start listing everything I stole. You know what? At this point, I'm actually curious. What part of you is authentic? How about that? Just list that. Like, I'm actually curious what part of you is actually authentic, Dan. I mean, I have my thoughts on what I do believe it is. But I want to know what you see. Oh, crap. In what particular sense? Stream sense. In a full-blown particular stream sense, what is authentically you that you did not take from anybody else or borrow? Would be a more sensible question. And it's a genuine question. Because me on stream, I'm 100% legit. I ain't got time to make new personalities or anything, which is respectable. That's the same with me. I'm the exact way you see me here as I am in the way you guys see me on my stream is the same way I am in person. Truthfully, the main things I take are some phrases, which is honesty, maybe like 3 phrases. Really? I mean, I've seen some pretty bad. And this is like many years ago. Okay, so I'm not talking about anybody now. But I have seen where, and I've actually met a few real life streamers too, where none of them are who they actually are on stream. Like they made up their own persona and all that. And when you meet them inside, like say if they're happy-go-lucky and in real life or something, like that may not be who they really are. Like you meet them in real life, they could be a complete total asshole. I mean, nope, give me that back. My outro is all me, just with some add-ons. Yeah, I kind of figured that was 100% you, because it sounds too genuine to be taken from somebody else. Ooh, beans are ready. Sweet. Okay, so apparently those are not all. Okay, so that was a silver. Okay, cool. Where did I say? It's why I stay as me. People will be more open and honest online, and they need people to hear them. People are comfortable. People feel safe. They feel loved in my streams. They feel, I guess, at home. Not saying that's the actual setting, but that's what I see. You know, that's so. Uh, I will take you back. Uh, when me and Indigo both. So when me and Indigo both streamed on Mixer, okay, we had a. I'm just gonna call it a dual podcast, okay. It may not exactly be that, but that's the easiest way to describe it. It was a supporting channel for people that were just kind of going through hard times. They just wanted somebody to listen or to be able to vent, stuff like that, in a safe spot and not be judged. So that is what me and her provided on Mixer. So that became really big because it was something that most people were either one, uncomfortable doing, or two, it just wasn't something that say. And I'm not gonna bash anybody that does this. If people does do this, I mean, by all means, congratulations, you're an amazing person. Um, but we started noticing that people coming in was starting to become a really close knit family, in a sense, because of it. And we also made it clear, like, we're not therapists, we're not uh, doctors or anything like that, and we're not. We're just a normal person, just like anybody else. Now we may understand things a little bit better than what somebody else could. Oh, shit. But we never went out of our way to say, this is what you should do. Like, we never took it as a, we're gonna be your one and only direction to actually know where your life needs to go. We never did any of that stuff. We were just there as an open ear and to just talk with people. I would very much love to bring that back to this channel, so that it will be. What is the worst tech fail you've encountered? Now to answer that real quick, the worst tech fail that I've ever encountered was my operating system going kaput on me. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I would like to bring those streams back because those streams was a very uplifting, and impactful, insightful, and helpful situation for people, and just in a sense of, it was a safe place, and this is still a safe place for anybody to come in if they want to talk and, like, pour out their problems or whatever. Shoot, that's, in my mind at least, what I say to have been doing. Basically, just tell them to just hang out and vibe. Look, if you need to, or if you like, talk about it with us and let it out. Exactly. So Dan, you pretty much get it. I mean, your streams are about as close to what me and Indigo used to do back on Mixer. And again, it's something that I do take a lot of pride in, because I like to know that somebody is in a safe environment, and they don't feel like they have to hide, or they don't have to put on a mask, or afraid to say something because they're going to be judged. Like, we never judge, and trust me when I say I banned people left and right. Because like there was a time where like those little toxic kids and everything would come inside the stream and do their little riff rap, bull crap, and everything, and try to make people uncomfortable. And we did lose a few viewers because of that, because it wasn't a very quick response to what these people were doing. But I did get it down pretty damn well as to how fast I needed to be as soon as I seen that. So during the middle of those streams, here comes Atlas, which at the time my name wasn't Atlas. It was another name. And like they were banned and gone before anybody realized what. So the stream started to boom, they started to take off, and everything, and that's like in another sense how and I don't like saying it this way, but it's the only way I can think of. It's actually kind of how I left Noctis in the dust in Mixer. Granted, I know he deals with his own things, and I still love Noctis to death. He's still one of my best friends in the streaming community. And just in general, just because of how long I've known him. And, but yeah, after me and Indigo decided we were going to go kind of take that route, although most people were there because of her, it did kind of turn around. Like, I have one particular moment still setting on my mind, which I still laugh at, which was my stream, okay? It was my stream channel. Indigo would have been considered the guest, okay? At the time, she was my girlfriend. She wasn't my fiance or my wife yet. So we had this kid come in, and you could tell it was a kid. It was no adult with any kind of sound mind thought or anything. Fucking Pokemon. So anyway, this kid comes in and thinks that it was a good idea to, because Indigo didn't see him, and he asked her a question. Well, she didn't see him. I did. I answered the question. What was the response I get from the kid? Shut the fuck up. Nobody's here to talk to you. Okay, one, my stream, bud. And two, if that's how you're going to talk to people, you need a big ass reality check. He ended up getting banned out of the channel in, like, honestly, seconds, if I would have to be completely honest. And I looked at Indigo, and she's like, well, he kind of dug his own grave. Yeah, he really did. So, like, we've dealt with people like that before, too, which is a typical thing, especially when you bring, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but when you bring a woman on the stream, there's going to be those people. Like, I wasn't using her to boost my views. I wasn't using her to benefit myself under any circumstances. It was something her and I both equally agreed upon, that it was something that we wanted to do together as a couple. And honestly, it worked pretty well. You know what? Didn't I get a furnace at some point? Maybe. At some point I managed to get a furnace. I just don't remember it. So yeah, there was that, and that was just a really bad situation. There will be, yeah. I feel like once when people get established enough, it would be okay, kind of like Kai and Mika. But Mika also streams, so yeah. And honestly, like, given their entire, I mean, I didn't stick around and like talk with Mika a whole lot. I did stick around to kind of find out what she's about. I just didn't get past book club. So Like their whole environment, like from what I could gather, is very chill, very uplifting, friendly, welcoming, and stuff like that. And uh, I can see where people would potentially do like what they did to me and Indigo back on Mixer, um, like being rude or something like that. Uh, but I also don't see that lasting very long between either one of them. And actually, me and well, me technically, uh, I was actually established on Mixer pretty well. Like, I was growing pretty freaking quick. Uh, just when it shut down, that was what hurt. Um, because then I had to go from Mixer and had to come back to Twitch and start all over because I didn't want to start on uh my old uh uh my old persona and everything that I had, which I, to be honest, I won't actually say it was a persona. It wasn't actually a persona. It was who I was at the time, and it was not good. Uh, so my old champ, I don't know why, but I guess this game is making me want to like relive my past a little bit. And kind of just give you guys like a kind of in-depth look at where I was at, what was going on. At the time. So back on Mixer. So Mixer is actually where I started. Well, not where I started. Mixer was the second platform that I was on. I was on Twitch beforehand. And that story is a whole nother story. I'll get to that after this. So Mixer was the second platform I was on. That was the one where I started to kind of like build myself in a direction of like the racing area, Sea of Thieves at the time, Dauntless, a lot of those like kind of like they were really in-depth games, not quite what you guys would see on the channel now. But still good content. So I started doing that, and then, like I said, me and Indigo was doing our podcast thing, and all that. And I think by the time I got done on Mixer, I was somewhere around like the 300 to 500 range, just to kind of give a spectrum of where I was at. And like I loved it, like it was fun. And then of course they shut down, and then that was pretty much the end of that. So to give context on Twitch, back when I was on it originally, what's the best raid you've been a part of? That would have been Raw's raid, but I don't remember who he raided. The creature is there? What creature? What creature? Alright, so I'm actually going to give you some insight in a very, very, very bad and dark time of my life, okay? So, back when I was first ever on Mixer, or not Mixer, Twitch. So, I built a community so freaking toxic, okay? That to look back on what that community looked like compared to what I have now, it was a night and day difference, okay? So, in that one, yes, that one on the bed. Well, actually, they're both on the bed. The other one's actually back here. You just can't see her because of my chair. So, in your home, I'm ready to, the pure sewer is not swimming. Otherwise, we're going to be swimming on my suit. So it was toxic to the point of even well-known like people and stuff uh like did not want to have anything to do with me, and it was bad. Oh hell yeah, dude. It is so much better. I mean, okay, to be completely transparent and honest, so this is my honest feedback compared to where I was back then to where I am now. I appreciate the slower growth that is currently happening now, because it is still built around the positivity and the uplifting atmospheres that I would want to still base my streams off of. If I was to ever, under any circumstances, go back to the toxicity that I was in originally, I would lose everybody. Uh, and to be honest, I would not feel bad at the fact of anybody leaving because of that, because I know what that was like. Like, it was not a welcoming environment, but it was one that if somebody was to come into the stream, okay, just as an example, like if somebody came into the stream and just started like cussing up a storm by saying, "Oh, you're a piece of shit," you're right, I would engage with that to a point where it would be unhealthy for not just me, but it would also be unhealthy for that said individual on top of the other viewers that were witnessing it. And yet I still had a few hundred people watching. And I'm not sure if they were there to support or if they were just there to fight. I mean, I cannot tell you which, like, what side of that coin they were on. Then again, I really didn't care. Not at the time. And that is not a thing I would want to go back to, let alone something I would even want to let the community itself that we have all built together even be ruined by. And it's not worth it. And I've seen some pretty bad things during those times. So I have no regrets turning tail and going back into a streaming with an actual meaningful reason behind it, wanting to better myself and actually build a community that's actually worthwhile. It's like there's no regrets here. But with that, we are at the end of the stream tonight. Honestly, I've always tried to just be me. It's only been more refined the older I've gotten, which is a good thing, Dan. It really is, because that's something that somebody needs to be proud of. All right, we're gonna swap over to the just chatting stream. Oh yeah, I do see the cat. Kitty, 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 kitty. We are going to pass the love on to somebody. I'm not sure who. You know what? I know who we're gonna pass the love on to. Let's see here. Just because, mostly because I don't know how he would react. And Dan, you can give me a little bit of feedback on this. Would Kai be all right to a raid? Even from me. Like, I don't want to overstep a boundary or anything if he's not going to be okay with it. Just, you know him better than me. Absolutely. Cool. Oh, another authentic thing I do in creating myself is the about me. Dan has an about me. Of course Dan has an about me. Why would he not? I had to go read the about me of the Sir Dan real quick. Pause. Oh hey, I'm on your suggested streamer list. Aw, I appreciate it. I thought you were on mine. Ah, sweet. All right. So, not one of those. Who we rate to? All right. I think I'm spelling this right. It looks right. Yep, that is definitely right. But unlike you, Dan, I don't do a message on mine. So guys, I will see you all over in Kai's stream. We will see who is. Yep, it is definitely Kai. It is not Mika. So guys, thank you so much for coming out and hanging out. It was actually a really good stream. I'm actually happy with this. Uh, we will be back tomorrow. We should be back tomorrow. Um, if not, if nobody is in the Discord, by all means, I do welcome people into the Discord. You guys are more than welcome to join, and I will keep everybody updated for what the stream is. I do polls and everything else, and there's also a fun community here as well. So I mean, by all means, hit that link and join up. And we would have a blast. So guys, I will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. and we will go say hi to Kai now. You have yourself a wonderful night and stay safe. And later.